Sorry guys, sorry about the lack of sound. I'm gonna fix that in a sec. I thought we had sound on the whole time. Just one sec. My device has muted itself. Alright, let's see if this works. While I'm trying to get my audio working, enjoy the view of the world's largest rubber duck. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna plug it back in. Sorry about that. Alright, we should be up and running. Thanks guys, sorry. I didn't notice that the external audio was down. What the duck? But welcome to the stream. It is Saturday, September 16th, 2:50 p.m., 21 degrees Celsius. I'm down here at the Waterfront. This is the Toronto Waterfront Festival. And that is a 6-story high world's largest rubber duck. And there is a dumbass bringing you this live stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry again about the audio woes at the start of the stream. But this place is absolutely rammed. I'm going to hazard a guess that they might have underestimated the popularity of this festival, because this location cannot contain all the people that have come out to see it. And if you're wondering, it's at 7 Queens Quay East, just east of Yonge Street. Why is the duck on land and not the water? They said that was to let people get up close to it this year. There you can see the festival grounds. There's some military vehicles over there. I'm not gonna take this gimbal through that big crowd, but you'll be able to see that in the video I upload maybe for tomorrow. Brian Tucker has become a member. Brian Tucker, thank you so much for supporting the channel, Brian. Much appreciated. It only moves when no one is looking. Harris says this would be a good Instagram reel. Yeah, I don't really do reels on Insta all that much, but I suppose you're right. I probably should have nabbed one before I came out here to record this. Oh well. Or before I set up the live stream. We're just gonna look at this duck for another minute and then we'll get moving. I don't really know where we're gonna go on this one. The card says darts every anyone. I think it weighs about 30,000 pounds. It's here just for the weekend. They gave a preview to the press yesterday. There was a media preview. Barrett says no quacking. And it is hard just to navigate your way through here. I'm good, Brian. Hope you're doing well. Paul Hicks says, how many duck jokes can we get? I don't know. What's the duck do when he hears a joke he likes? He quacks up. Last night, I was lying in bed and I just said, hey Google, tell me a joke. And then I tested Alexa, and Alexa was much funnier. Yes, that's what the cool kids are doing on a Friday night. Asking their digital assistants for jokes. This is kind of a cool, ominous view. Ominous, that's the wrong. Well, I guess maybe, if it looks like the duck is going to take over. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope you're enjoying Toronto via Brazil. Sorry, I can't quite read your name. The text is all washed out on my trusty iPhone 12. I had an iPhone 15 Pro in my order basket yesterday. And I was like, do I really need to drop almost $2,000 on a phone? Especially since it's going to a company I absolutely despise. And I chose no, so we're gonna stick with the 12 for now. But I'm still very tempted, I won't lie. You might see me upgrade to a Pro at some point. Patrick is here. Hello, Patrick. Nigel says, imagine if the duck took off and went into space. Duck Dodgers. But yeah, there's games and food vendors set up. This here is neat. This is used by the Canadian Navy as a training vessel for learning how to sail. This is the HMCS Oriole.
Guys, they're all good. Hold on there, guys. Hold on there.
What's the duck's favorite taco topping? Guacamole? Harris says the fall colors are starting. This is the last Saturday of summer. Next Saturday is the official beginning of fall. Certainly a neat day to be down at the waterfront. Nigel wants that duck. I have never seen this area so busy. The duck looming over everyone. 21st Century Walks is here. Sebastian is here. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. I was torn. Go home and watch the Blue Jays or do a live stream. I'm going to try to do both. Oh, they're giving free bubbly drinks here. Oh, but they're pouring them in little cups. No, thank you. I've got a full-size sparkling water in my backpack. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna head down to Queens Quay, or head up to Queens Quay since it's north, and we'll catch a view of the giant duck again from Queens Quay. Every time I walk through this area, it is dead. It's so weird seeing so many people here. I guess if you want to get the people out, you bring in the world's largest duck. Crazy day to be living at one of these condos.
No.
If the video skips or jumps, let me know. Normally, I override the iPhone into LTE because 5G used to cause hiccups in the stream, but I couldn't get a strong enough signal on LTE to live stream, so I flipped it over to 5G, and it was more than strong. So we are streaming in 5G. Zach's diary says, and the big duck is back. It's so awesome. We're gonna get another view of the duck, don't worry. Not as close as the one we just got. I'll also probably put a few snaps of it up on my IG. A crazy busy day down at the Waterfront. Jeanette Lowe says hi from Hong Kong. Hello, Vivian Johnson's here. Vivian, you missed the giant duck up close. You also missed a few minutes of no audio on the stream, but we've made it to Queens Quay East. I was gonna do the Polish festival today and then stream along Queen Street from Parkdale to here, and then I was going to come record this duck tomorrow, but I saw there might be rain on the way tomorrow, so I thought it'd be better to come down to the Waterfront today. So instead of streaming Parkdale and Queen East, we're doing this area, and maybe tomorrow I'll go do that Polish festival.
Where are we going up?
Well, Derek, I'm getting closer to the Westin Hotel. Well, you can see that bridge over Queens Quay that connects the hotel to the conference center. And we're at over 235 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe or dislike. And of course, pick up after your woofer. That should go without saying, but I've seen a lot of people poop and run with their dogs. So the festival is just north of here. This first part of the festival is so packed though. I didn't want to go through there with the gimbal. You're literally just like shoulder to shoulder, barely able to move. There's another view of the world's largest rubber duck. Back in Toronto for the first time since 2017, although last time it was here, it was floating around in the lake. I wonder if we can see it from Harbour Square Park. Probably not. I think the ferry terminal is going to be in the way, blocking the view. Crikey says, there it is, the ugly duckling. I think it's kind of cute. It's weird that it's sponsored by Clorox. Look at this herd of people. Yeah, if you missed the duck on the stream, you can see it right at the very start of the stream for the first 5 minutes or so. Also in tomorrow's video will be an up close, if I get it up for tomorrow, of the duck. I'm gonna get over to the edge of the water here and another view of the duck.
Anyways, it's quite a taxi, but happy birthday.
Look at all the people walking towards it. Gaby is here, hello. Some people taking a private water taxi back from the islands. Slushwolf says the giant duck is here. Yeah, Falcon. What the duck?
Living in that condo.
I wish it was kind of out on the lake, floating around. It would be a little neater than just standing here recording a static duck, but it's still pretty awesome. This is the kind of whimsical, playful thing I think we could use a whole lot more of. Certainly the little ones must get a kick out of it. Hell, I'm getting a kick out of it. I don't know. What else would you do? A giant duck? I don't know how you follow that one up. Oh man, I should be on the other side of the street. This is a big horde of people. When will the giant duck set sail? Well, I think they'll deflate it and put it in a boat, Sheena, or put it in a truck. I don't think it'll be sailing in Toronto.
Aren't you tired?
Wonder if we'll be able to see it from Harbor Square Park. And over at the Sky Dome, the Blue Jays are playing. Can't blame that guy for yelling at people. The Blue Jays are taking on the Red Sox in a crucial game. Every Blue Jay game from here on is pretty much, at least until they're eliminated, of a lot of importance, but they're playing with the roof open, which is kind of cool. Look at these throngs of people. I just assume they're all making their way to see the giant duck. We've made it to Bay Street. I'm going to go in a Harbor Square Park. Let's get away from this enormous crowd. And that's a look north up Bay Street into the financial district. I am a little surprised to see this many people. Jenny Kay sending $5 for some quackers. Thank you, Jenny Kay, so much for the $5. I do not have any quackers, but there were some duck jokes in the stream earlier. Thank you, Jenny Kritzkamp, a very long-time viewer of this channel. I hope you've been keeping well. All right, I'm not sure if we'll be able to see the duck from this park, but we'll take a look. There's all the people queuing up to hop on one of the ferries and head out to the Toronto Islands, a place I've yet to go this year. I'm going to try to go this fall and make some content. And people posing with a statue of Mr. Jack Layton. Hello, Pine Sol.
Okay, so I don't. This is like that's a little like fun. I don't remember like what part of the conversation happened with the order. Okay. But anyway, sure. You know.
That sun is bearing down pretty good.
This specific thing, like,
Ken Continuum in the house. Did you go check out the giant duck, Ken? We'll have to get together over the next month or so and make a few more videos together. Ken lives in a far, far away land. So far away, it is east of Yonge. I don't think we're going to be able to see the duck again. But it turns out I was wrong. We could see just the tip of its head. Bill Chow says 307 watching and you're the 89th thumbs up. Thank you, Bill Chow. There's the back of the giant duck. Again, you should find that in tomorrow morning's video. Or at the beginning of the stream. Sapphire Green says, you've been a fan of mine for a while. Just wanted to say good afternoon. And how am I? Your name is Bronwyn and you live just northeast of me. Well, I'm doing well, Bronwyn. Thanks for dropping it into the stream. Robert Steele, $20, a giant. Thank you very much for your recent Mutual Street video. Thank you, Robert Steele. I'm gonna try to do some more videos on lesser traveled or lesser known streets in and around the downtown core like that. I think the east side has a little bit of an advantage over the west side for that type of street. Thank you, Robert Steele and Jenny Kay. Nico loves the shoreline in Toronto. I don't think you can really go wrong coming down here. It's also a great spot to stream. Fond memories of living on Mutual Street in the 70s in a rooming house. Neat. Brian says, great channel. I can't wait to move from Newfoundland to the GTA next summer. Well, I hope your move goes well. Welcome to the Toronto area in advance, Brian. I always like hearing those stories of people that watch the videos and then they either move or visit here. things are a bit more peaceful, a bit more relaxed away from the giant duck. Let's look over towards Billy Bishop Airport. RU says Center Island is a great getaway from the city. There's the island straight ahead. And the Portland's over there, undergoing a massive redevelopment. When was the last time I live streamed on the Waterfront? Was that when I was with Ken and we ran into Henry, Toronto Tech and Transit, who was live streaming for Sapan's birthday? And Liam was there as well, Epic Nation HD. I think that might have been the last time. Did the Blue Jays just hit a home run? Or was it from a boat? Transmission unstable due to a weak network connection. Uh-oh. Okay, so I was hitting sorry guys, I was hitting a bad connection over there. So I'm not going to keep wandering towards a signal black hole. So we're going to go back this way down to Queens Quay. Jays score. Just checking the Blue Jays score. It is 0-0. I have changed my personal phone out. No longer am I rocking the white S20. I've got the navy blue one out. Oh, well, the signal has picked up again. I'm gonna go back to Queens Quay and I'll head west. That's weird, I've never had a problem streaming through that particular section before. Malcolm Scott says, beautiful day there in Toronto. Indeed. It's low 20s, 21 or 22. You can see the top of the giant duck right over there. Pervez, this is Harbor Square Park East. And a huge crowd of people waiting to get into the ferry terminal. And me, of course. Clayton Crawford in the house. Hello, Clayton. I need to get back to you, Clayton. I'm just waiting for something to clear. So we are back to Queens Quay East. Dominic says, what's on my list of places to visit overseas? I still want to do Tokyo for the first time on this channel, but it would be like my 8th or 9th time going. The Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, Kobe area is also pretty high on the list if I go to Japan. But weather-wise, it's going to be better not to go there over the winter. So I'm kind of looking at warm destinations right now. I'm thinking November. Bali is on the list. And Phuket. Possibly like Palawan. And some Caribbean destinations. I don't really know. Not going to go back to Europe so soon. Also got my eyes peeled for YYZ deals as they roll in. There was that flight to Bangkok for $900 on Cathay Pacific I didn't get. I'm kicking myself over that. Clayton Crawford says the planet Mercury is a pretty tropical destination. I don't know what kind of sunscreen you have, Clayton, but the kind I use ain't gonna do shit on Mercury. I hope so too, Falcom. Greetings, Ali. Yeah, thanks to everyone who's tuned in for this Saturday afternoon stream. Oh, it looks like that TTC maintenance vehicle is broken down. It's a hell of a big tow truck. And across the street there is Love Park. And I passed through there on my way down to the Giant Duck. So you'll see that in an upcoming video shortly. Marius Visan, $6.99. Keep up the good work, Johnny. Thank you, Marius. Marius, I apologize if I mispronounced your name, but thank you so much for the support. Should we go check out the Harborfront Center? Maybe, it's kind of on the way. Mayan, $2.79. Thank you so much for the $2.79. Much appreciated. All right, let's go see the Harborfront Center. Down at the waterfront, we might as well dilly-dally around here. Hey, where's Lisa? Is she working there? It says special thanks to all the mods today. Always thanks to the mods. Sapphire Green says Toronto got really expensive since you moved away. I don't think it's just Toronto. I think everything in this entire country has skyrocketed. Mimi, I agree. Vivian Johnson, $10 because you like duckies. Thank you. CEO Vivian Johnson. Rewind to the beginning of the stream if you want to see the world's largest duck. Although I caution you, it may be pleasant as there's no talking for a few minutes, as I didn't have my mic set up properly.
Got it. Good.
Someone just waved. All right, we are getting back towards the waterfront, where I doubt we'll get another glimpse of the giant duck, named Mama Duck of all things. Thank you again, Vivian. Well, if we could see the duck, it would be over there. Say water taxi rolling away. No view to be had. You really do miss living in Toronto, but the rent is way too high for you. The rent is astronomical. Paul Hicks says no ads today. Great. Yeah, I configured the streams to not show ads midstream. If you're watching the replay, you'll see ads, unless you have YouTube Premium or a way to block them. Why do people hate these birds? They're just trying to do the same thing we are. Live and get by. Jeanette, $5. Thanks for this fun stream on a lovely Toronto afternoon. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you so much, Jeanette and Vivian and everyone else. I guess I shouldn't put my hand in front of my face. So this is the Harborfront Boardwalk. Marge, $5. Quack, quack. Thank you, Marge. Quack, quack to you. Oh, the signal is fluctuating in this area, probably because all the damn people. Hopefully it holds up. It's pulling back. All right, the further I go this way, the more signal we lose. We are tempting fate here. I wonder if it's because I flipped 5G on. I've never had problems with LTE streaming, but where I started the stream, the LTE signal was not strong enough at that festival. People about to board this ship, the Oriole. There's the tower at the center of the shot. One sec. Bottom of second, J0, Boston 0. It's this tall ship. Just docked here. I've never been on this one. I'm guessing these people here probably have tickets for the next departure.
Imagine it's not him.
It is indeed. You know Toronto so well. That would be really annoying if that music got flagged. Maybe it would be a little nicer right at the water. Heinzel says, how does copyright work? YouTube has a giant database of music, and if it matches anything from one of your videos to its database, it'll be flagged. And then they might take away the monetization on your stream. It's chosen by the rights holder. They might share the revenue. They might take your video down in certain regions, or they might just take your video down entirely. But for streaming, any like super chats or anything, they don't take a cut of. It's only the ad revenue. So during the stream, often I'll get an email midstream that it's been flagged. Or sometimes I'll find out once I get home. It's a really fun system. Like last night with the video I did of the Ukrainian festival, I uploaded an audio-only version of the video first, just to let that get scanned to see if there are any matches, and there weren't. So then I just went ahead and uploaded the full video. And if there was a match, I would have published a different video this morning. I had a backup ready to go. Makavi says, hi Johnny, good afternoon everyone. Hello and good afternoon to you. I make my way back to Queens Quay. Taco trucks. Oh, I missed Taiwan Fest. Well, it's that time of the stream. Just gonna sit down for a second. You know what time it is. Time for a bubbly. This is a orange bubbly. I did not think it was going to be so hot out today. Just one sec, guys. That tastes so good. Again, I apologize if the connection is a little bit less than it would normally be, or the picture. The software has frozen my bitrate again at 4500. I was hoping that wouldn't happen since I switched this to 5G. Here we are on one of the wave decks. If the Blue Jays hit a home run, we'll hear the foghorn blast from the dome as the lid is open. I think this bubbly company would start sponsoring me. Ice cream solves everything. Velcos says Kudo offers 5G now. For what I do, LTE is more than fine. It's really more about just having a stable connection and good latency than 5G or LTE or 4G. And Alcasa's cute puppy. What about the live streamer? There's the dome. Go Jays. Hopefully they win and the Rangers and Mariners and Astros all lose. Just need that to keep happening, as they don't have any tiebreakers. This I think is cool, this kind of pixel art on these utility. Got that retro 8-bit vibe. It does, Falcom. Agree with you on that one. All right, let's do one last little waterfront detour. And maybe I'll head north up Spadina. That works for me if it works for you. Look at all the share bikes. Nigel says never seen so many people. You should have seen it at the start of the live stream. Can you come say hi, or are you not allowed to do that on the stream? I'm in public. Always welcome to say hi if you can track me down. It's best when people keep it brief and friendly. Is it the last gasp of summer? They're on the Obsession 3. This is kind of nice. Every once in a while I get a little splash on my leg from the water. Remember at the start of the year, this water was right up to the boardwalk. This is often one of my more favorite views. You know what, let's head around the right side of this marine fire station. Might be a little nicer than walking through a parking lot. Marcus says I swim fast. No, I don't. I'm the guy making all the splashes and noises that barely moves. I believe inefficient is the term for my swimming abilities. Some nice shade here. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Thank you. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
I just wanted to support you.
Awesome.
Just say, just keep doing what you're doing. I actually messaged you like.
Oh, that was you
That
who
was
said,
me.
oh.
So I was just down there because I shared your channel with a couple of my friends.
Yeah.
And then today he's like, dude, what's happening in Toronto? There's a big rubber duck.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
and then we're just like, I just hit YouTube. I'm like, no way. I live right here. Just
Awesome.
want to come by and say I've been watching you for a couple of months. And no, man, keep doing what you're doing.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Cheers.
See ya.
Friendly viewer. And as Ken would say, look at him go. Look at him go. And he is much better on the board than I am. You do not want to see me try to ride a skateboard. Friendly guy. I don't think I could wear that today. I would be sweating right through that. It's weird. We've had days hotter than this temperature-wise. But because of cloud cover, this feels like one of the hotter days we've had recently. All right, so we're gonna head north at Spadina. We're gonna say au revoir to the waterfront. I'm gonna say au revoir to this can. Whoop. Robert says I'm an expert e-scooter user. I don't know about that. I just ride it the same as I do a bike. Paul says, is the humidity high?
What?
Yeah, I think it's always pretty high in Toronto whenever it's warm out. Yeah, there's someone. What do you call those? Hoverboards? Balance boards? It's pretty neat. I think the more ways people get out, whether it's a bike, e-bike, e-scooter, scooter, skateboard, I think the better. There's the Empire Sandy. All right, so I'm gonna head north here, up Spadina, for a break in traffic. And they're running buses here as there's some work on the streetcar tracks. A lot of streetcars are down right now. St. Clair streetcar line is completely down. The 509 Harborfront is down. I don't think we will have a day where all the streetcar lines are up and running uninterrupted on their actual designated routes for at least 5 or 6 years. Burrito bowl tonight or Chinese takeaway, says Nigel. No, I think I'm gonna go to a restaurant tonight. When I do dine out, it's typically on Saturdays. Otherwise, yeah, it'd either be a smoothie or takeout. I'd call up Domino's. You also take a ride on the Empire Sandy? That's a good question. I would look that one up, as I do not know the answer to that. We are making our way north from the waterfront up the east side of Spadina Avenue. Where am I walking to? Eventually a subway station. I don't see the point in finishing away from a subway station. I think this is new, isn't it? This crossing they've put in. Am I misremembering things? Got a beg button installed. Chat says it's thundering and raining in H-Town. I'll send some of that this way, Jeanette. I could use a bit of a cool down at this point. Don't send too much of it. Maybe 30 seconds would be refreshing enough. Robert says, must be new, no scratches. Domino's or Pizzaiolo. Domino's app can't be beat. And I've got my hack to get a 4-topping medium pan pizza for the price of a 2-topping. Big savings there, I know. It's the little victories in life sometimes. There is the well. And the Sky Dome just over there to the right with the lid wide open.
Like you shoot. This is Spadina.
Navigating some construction here. Take some beer. Steam Whistle is your favorite. We could head over to Steam Whistle. There's the well. Trying to read that comment there. Mayo Uzik, thanks for the opportunity to say hello. Sorry, I butchered your name. You got a great community here. Keep up the great videos. Thank you, and nice to meet you. You're always welcome to drop in and say hi if I'm streaming around where you are.
We'll smoke with the canoes.
There's a look to the west. And a pretty awesome view to the east. Financial district. Hello, Maple Dubs. Stylish Money says Oktoberfest starts today. I think the big Oktoberfest here is Thanksgiving weekend. I went last year. It was the same night as Nuit Blanche. And I got pretty hammered. And I was invited this year. And my friend said, would you rather go Saturday or Friday? And I just said, I can only go Friday. I'm still waiting to hear back if I'll be going to that or not. Depends which night he organizes everything for. Jeanette Lowe says, dying to meet me one day on the streets. It's your bucket list. Well, the easiest way to do that is to wait for a live stream. But I think eventually you'll see me poking around at some point. It always seems to happen. This is Front and Spadina. This all used to be event parking for the Dome. And the Blue Jays and Red Sox are tied at 0. Val Costa says I should do a Houston stream. Maybe we can work something out where Jeanette can walk around Houston. And I'll do the audio as if I'm there streaming. Lisa is here. You missed your ice cream earlier, Lisa, as well as the world's largest rubber duck. So waiting for the light to flip here. In a very car-centric part of town. Jeanette says, sounds like a plan. Look forward to it. As we head north up the east side of Spadina Avenue. You did the sightseeing bus thing earlier with your parents, the double-decker? I haven't even done that in this city. I know Action Kid did one in New York City. The only time I ever did that on this channel was in Hanoi. And that was a last-minute thing. I just jumped onto the bus. I didn't know what the hell was going on or what I was looking at. That was a fun video. The Ottawa Wanderers here, hello, and Colleen. I'm not sure, at some point I'm gonna turn east. I don't know if we're gonna head over to St. Andrew or Osgood. It'll be one of those. I always like walking Spadina. I think it's pretty interesting from the lake all the way up to College. It's nice between College and Bloor, but it's not the most interesting. And this is King Street. Do I do King or do I go up to Queen? King or Queen? King or Queen? King! Because why not? And I believe it's the last day of TIFF, although the street festival was last week. Ironically, I recorded this stretch of King last night, and in the same video I recorded the stretch of Queen I would have done. After the Ukrainian festival, I came down to the entertainment district and I thought I'd do a nightlife video. Say hello to Sarah Spoon from Button Moon. It says 4K virtual walks. Alrighty. As we approach Restaurant Row. It's usually a good crowd through the next few blocks. this is Blue Jay Way coming up. I walked this exact route in last night's video, although that was late at night. It was a very different scene in this area. Jelly Bean did not receive a notification. Oh no. Let's curse the YouTube gods. Glad you made it. You're welcome, 4K Virtual Walks. There's some top-notch driving.
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Why wait for the intersection to be clear? You can just start ramming your Beamer through people.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I saw this last night on my walk. It says Blueberry Flame.
So the boy leave.
Those two assholes just walked right out of that place into the middle of the sidewalk, not looking where they're going. Probably heading to this lavish limousine. And it's the last day of TIFF, I think, or at least the last weekend, and there's a lineup for a movie over there. Eternal Path says Johnny Strides fist bumped me during the Ukrainian festival. Oh, that was you. It was very nice to meet you last night. I think you're in the video as well. I hope you enjoyed your time at the festival. I don't know what they're screening over there today, but there's a pretty good lineup. I imagine it's sold out. There's Hey Lucy Cafe. And the Jays and Red Sox are all knotted up at 0 in the top of the 5th. Go, go, go. Don't get run over. We're at John Street. Look at that crowd north of here on John. Those are those two guys. They just walked in front of that SUV that walked out of that restaurant right into my path without looking. If they don't win a Darwin Award, soon I would consider them lucky. Jelly Bean says, let's go to Marshall's just north of here. It's always a fun experience, rummaging through a Marshall's or Winners. So they've still got the barricades up for TIFF. There was a red carpet area set up in front of the Royal Alex last night. Jelly Bean says Evolution Award. It's kind of what the idea behind the Darwin Awards are. Michael is watching from Lagos. There's a crowd of people queuing up for a screening. The street festival was last weekend, but TIFF runs for the entire week. I think like 11 days or something like that. Nancy says, how chilly is it there? It is not chilly at all. I'd say it's quite the opposite of chilly. All right, I gotta mute it for a sec just to break up the music. Sorry guys, but that music is gonna get picked up for sure. So I'm gonna mute it again in a second, but there's like a red carpet over there. Lisa says definitely not chilly. Johnny should get an award for awesome YouTuber. The nerve of them blasting music like that. Perhaps I can make an awards video. Yeah, I used to do compilation videos of incidents.
You're right.
I then switched to just posting little shorts and TikToks of things. Maybe I'll go back to that format. Jellybean, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Jellybean. Thank you so much, Jellybean. We're at Simcoe Street. You should do a Darwin shortlist compilation. I did a video of people, just a YouTube short and a TikTok of people sneaking into TTC stations. And one of the people in those videos reached out to me. I was like, hey, could you conceal my face? Could you blur it out? And my first reaction was like, no way. But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I'm not really trying to like rat those people out as much as just show that, hey, this is happening a whole lot these days. Cost of living is through the roof. There's a lot of fare hopping. So I didn't really want to point the finger at individuals as much as just show like, hey, this is happening. So I'm probably going to redo those videos with a different message, but I just took it down. If you're wondering where that short in TikTok went, just someone didn't want to be in it. Oh, someone's. That guy's definitely drawing attention to himself. So yeah, I just took it down. I don't mind complying.
Hey, Johnny Stars, we meet again.
Hey, Alex and Yahya, what's up?
We meet again.
Were you tracking me down?
Yeah. Once again, because we were already downtown. We came from.
The Big Rubber Duck?
No, we came from East York. We were at a Toronto Transit event.
Oh, thank you, Mike Landry, for the $2. Oh, the Greenwood. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, that's where we came from. Wow. 48 hours later, and we're back again. This time. Yeah. This time in
2 streams in a row.
Yep. Yeah. He wanted to track you down, so it was kind of his idea. So.
Cool.
It was his idea.
Rocking the blue shoes again.
Yeah, but this time a Montreal Metro shirt.
Well, this is Alex Gets Around TO and Yahya the plane spotter. I don't know. He changes his name. He used to be transit guy.
I prefer.
I did change my name back.
Well, I prefer transit guy over the plane spotter because he does transit too. So.
Oh, what about fans, buses, gaming? There's a
So where are
mashup.
you heading?
I'm heading to St. Andrew Station.
Oh wow! Oh, once again, you're ending a stream up ahead
Yeah,
when
we're-
I come and intercept.
Jeanette says hi. Marie Palmer says hi.
Oh,
Well,
well.
Oh, it's good to see you guys.
Good, it's good, it's especially good to see you again.
You caught me just in the nick of time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Wow. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna check out the rubber duck, but because I've already had a long day. I've been out since late morning, and
Yeah, we've been out since the morning, so.
Aren't you hot wearing that coat?
yeah, that's.
I got somewhere to go tonight.
It's like straight on summer weather.
I know.
Don't take it off because I said so, but
Oh.
I feel myself sweating just looking at you.
It's hot, so.
Wow.
I was out like in the early morning as well, so it was like
Yeah,
chilly.
it's cool in the mornings and at nights these days, and summer and the.
Yeah, you can take your jacket off now, bro.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
And you get to see you definitely again in the past 48 hours. So.
Well, I got to get running.
Yeah,
but
man. Once again, another fist bump. And again, as you said, we'll probably run into each other again pretty soon. We don't know when. It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day. But
I'm sure we will. All right, gentlemen, take care.
yeah, we will continue, of course.
Take care.
All right, cheers, man.
All right. That's Alex Gets Around TO and Yahya the plane spotter. And yeah, I saw that coat and I was like, whoa. But we are here at Kingan University. And you know what? We are at the end of the stream. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks to our mods for their good work. We had a new channel member sign up. Thank you, Brian, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks to everyone who sent support and just everyone who watched. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the little bell if you want to be alerted as to when the next live is. I have no idea when that'll be. And I should have that video of walking to the rubber duck up on the channel tomorrow. But that is it from downtown Toronto. Thank you guys, go Jays go, and I will catch you on the next one. You're welcome, Mary. Yoink.